Um, my mom was always known in the hood for like doing hair and you know what I'm saying. She raised all of us. She did. I give her that much because like me and my mom, I love her to death, but we don't never meet eye to eye because it's a lot of foul shit that happened. You know what I'm saying in my life with my mom or whatever, but. I love her, but you know what I'm saying? She was always kind of known for like doing hair or like, you know what I'm saying? She knew where to get the hookups and the weed. Like my house back in the day, it stayed like full of traffic. Like I ain't even gonna front. Niggas stay in and out my crib or whatever when I was a kid growing up. So as you grow up, you get used to that. And then you know what I'm saying? If you grow up around that, that's what you used to. So, but my mom, she, you know what I'm saying? All my cousins, Mimi, Essence, even Elijah, like, my mama really raised all of us. So, rest in peace to my uncle Dwight, you know what I'm saying? He had a daughter. He got 2 daughters or whatever. 3, actually, 3, my bad. And my mom used to watch like me, Mimi, and his other daughter, Sabrina, or whatever. And my mom was like, she'll fight at the drop of a dime. Like she ain't getting no fuck. You play with her money or you try to smart mouth, she gonna beat your ass. Like that's just my mom. She got short ass temper. So, you know, my cousin was over there, and it was cool, I guess. You know what I'm saying? That is my niece, but I'm not working. So, you know what I'm saying? I guess that's how my mom felt. So, y'all want me to watch y'all kids during the day while y'all working, y'all gonna have to give me some money. I guess that's how my mom felt, which ain't nothing wrong with that. So, you know what I'm saying? I remember it was the middle of the winter, man, and my cousin mama, I ain't gonna say her name, but my cousin mama, she pulls up. I guess she was pissed off from work. And I guess she thought my mom was a pushover. Okay, so she pulls up. She blowing the horn. My mom putting her snowsuit on because in Buffalo, you know the weather is real bad in Buffalo, so you gotta bundle up. So my mom trying to put her snowsuit on. And she getting us dressed too in the process because I think we was finna go somewhere. So my mom like, hold on, I'm coming. She steady blowing the horn. Next thing you know, this woman says, bitch, hurry up, I got shit to do, you need to come on. Or some shit like that. You need to bring my daughter on so I could go. So my mom, she ain't really tripping yet. You know what I'm saying? But then when my mom go outside, she getting ready to try to leave. Nah, that ain't happening. My mom like, you need to pay me my money, you know what I'm saying, for watching Sabrina today. I ain't got no fucking money, this, that, and another. I ain't giving you no fucking money. She must have thought some shit was sweet. So Sabrina's standing like behind my mom. This thing I know, my mom just started wailing on her ass, hitting her ass in the face, making her head hit the horn. My mom just beating the shit out of her. She finally makes it in her car. She just pulls off, and leaves Sabrina and everything. And we just looking like, what the fuck just happened? Like we was little shorty, we was little kids. Like we like, what the fuck just happened? That's the point I knew. Like, don't fuck with my mama money. My mama ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? That's just another story. I got plenty of stories about my mom fighting and shit, but we'll get to that another time. Now I can talk to y'all about something else. Alright, I'm back. I had to give me a little bit of breakfast. Okay. One thing about me growing up is that my mom tried to shelter me. She tried to shelter me from like a lot of the stuff. But I felt as always, how can you shelter me from a lot of stuff, but you do a lot of shit in front of me? Like I said, my house was always full of traffic. People, you know what I'm saying, all the niggas who sold dope and shit. You know what I'm saying? I knew all of these niggas growing up because they was always in and out my crib, playing cards, drinking, smoking. You know what I'm saying? Smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? All this shit. I just seen this shit growing up. So, you know what I'm saying? My mom, she would like try to shelter me from certain movies, like don't watch that, you don't need to be watching this. But a lot of shit was done in front of me. I never understood that. And even today she wonder how I know stuff. Like it was right there in front of my face. But anyway, a lot of people don't even know, like, I don't know how I remember being a kid, but I don't remember how the story was. I remember at one point me and my mom, we was homeless at one point, and we really didn't have like nowhere to go. We was actually, I mean, we wasn't living on the streets, but we was homeless, like just nowhere to go, nowhere to stay, nowhere to sleep. We ended up living in Salvation Army for a couple weeks until my mom could get up enough money to get us a apartment or whatever. But like I said, I don't know the story because I was just a kid. I just remember my grandfather owned a house or whatever, and you know, I guess he told my mom, me and my mom could live in the house rent free. You know what I'm saying? Just, I guess, pay for the utilities but my grandfather had money, so he was probably helping out with that anyway. But I just remember a few was going on, something happened, and I guess my grandfather was showing like tough love, but in the process, you know, my mom, she don't really want to listen to nobody. So I guess I'm thinking my grandparents was like, it's okay for me to stay, you gotta go though. You know what I'm saying? But of course, my mom gonna want to take your mom gonna want to take her child. So I want my mom. I remember, you know, when we did move out. Crazy thing about that situation, I remember when we moved out that house, man, and we moved to like, I remember we had moved to an apartment. We damn near moved everything by ourselves. We went to the grocery store, stole like 2 or 3 shopping carts, and moved. Like, that shit was crazy. We moved like damn near all the small shit in the house in shopping carts. Crazy. And then when we finally got somebody, you know what I'm saying, with a truck to help move the couches and the beds, we was good. But we damn near moved everything in shopping carts. You know what I'm saying? But I remember living a year in the Salvation Army, man, for a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? That's something I never wanted to experience. You know what I'm saying? I remember eating at shelters, going to shelters, getting free meals. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, it was just like, I think I ended up moving with my grandmother until my mom got on her feet. And I lived with my grandma for maybe about a year. You know what I'm saying? But see, I ain't really had no authority around me because my grandmother used to go to work every day. So I was a little kid. So it was on me to get myself up and go to school on my own. I'm just a kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even in high school yet. Nowhere near high school yet. And it was on me to get myself up, get dressed, get my stuff together, and get ready for school. Because my grandma, she had worked and my mom wasn't around. She was, you know what I'm saying, trying to do her thing and get on her feet or whatever she was doing. So that's where I first started learning, like, hell, I ain't got to go to school if I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't have no contact from my mom because my mom didn't have her own place and cell phones wasn't that hip. So it was just like they couldn't get in contact with my mother. And my grandmother ain't get home till late, so even if they called, I ain't have to answer the phone. So that's where I first learned how to like skip school, and I got away with it for a long time. You know what I'm saying? But I was a little sneaky motherfucker, but I did that shit. You know what I'm saying? This is another quick story. Like, a lot of people don't even know about this neither. Like, I got a lot of shit like I went through as a kid. Like, motherfuckers don't know about, like, I mean, I ain't gonna say I grew up poor. To somebody, it might not seem poor. To somebody, it might be like, damn, that's fucked up. I remember growing up, you know what I'm saying, racking up bottles, having to take them to the store just to get a roll of toilet paper. And then, you know what I'm saying, I mean, as bad as it sounds, I mean, it was to the point where, like, I would have to go to my friend's house and be like, can I use your bathroom? And, like, try to get some of their toilet paper just to take home so I could have to use later on. Like, it shit was crazy. I don't know what was going on. I just know excuse me, shit was crazy. I remember, you know what I'm saying, I guess my mom was going through financial problems, and what motherfuckers know about having to go down the street to your neighbor house to borrow bottles of hot water so you could take a bath so you could go to school? You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't know about that shit. Niggas don't know about coming home from school and the lights off, ain't no TV or nothing, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? You could light your candles and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I remember when one time, my mom, even though me and my mom don't meet eye to eye, she always came through in the clutch. I remember one time the gas got cut off, and my mom, I guess she felt like, you know, I gotta feed my son, and I was hungry. But my mom, she just put her mind away. My mom was always a hustler. She was always thinking, even though, you know what I'm saying, shit got fucked up towards later years of my life. My mom, she always was thinking, you know what I'm saying. My mom went on the side of the house and grabbed some bricks, you know what I'm saying. She had some aluminum foil. She went and got the racks out the oven of the stove, and my mom made a fucking grill out of that shit so we could cook. You know what I'm saying? We had no electric, no gas, so we couldn't use the hot plate. My mom made a grill out of bricks in the rack in the stove. I don't know how she did it, and she cooked us meals for a couple days so she got the shit turned back on. You know what I'm saying? It's times like that, you know what I'm saying, I miss with my mom, you know. My mom, you know what I'm saying, when I was a kid, we used to do little activities, play little board games, go to the park and shoot basketball, ride bikes all through the neighborhood. We used to have fun. We used to do all kind of shit like that, you know. But like I said, later on in the years of my life, you know what I'm saying, shit just got fucked up. But I guess I'll start another part of this on my next video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you want me to do some more, everybody who watched this video, can you like leave a comment, you know what I'm saying, on what you think, and should I continue this? I got plenty more stories. I don't want to bore y'all. This is already goddamn 14 minutes in, so just enjoy the rest of the fight, and I appreciate you listening. All right.